Over the past year, I've been thinking a lot more about how my thesis is actually going to be structured, and I've decided on having a 6-part structure looking at the different aspects of noble identity in the 16th century. And then that allows me in each section to consider how funerals, how tombs, and other sort of commemorative activities such as printed epitaphs reflect aspects of that noble identity, and also how they could be used by the nobility to put across a particular image that they want to be remembered as, and to a certain extent how that then relates to other expressions of those aspects of noble identity. So the aspects of noble identity that I'm looking at are things like ancestry, so where they've come from, because that's something that's very important to the nobility at the time and helps often to explain their status and their power. So another aspect I'm looking at is actually their status and expressions of status as a nobleman, holding a particular position within society. Then I'm also looking at religion. Obviously religion at the time is very important, very integral to everybody's lives. I'm also looking at local power, so how particular areas where a nobleman might have particular influence, particular power base, how that forms part of their noble identity, because, you know, see it's maybe somewhere that's important to them on a personal level, but also it's the area from which they draw their power. Their very basis of being able to exercise noble power has to be rooted in local supporters and local networks. Then the final section will be looking at issues of warfare and military service to the government, and how important that is in sort of defining who a nobleman was his role in war, and also how that's changing during the period as you get more noblemen sort of being promoted from bureaucratic ranks rather than through military service.